Hello and welcome to day 9 of my 12 Days of Game Pass series where we're playing 12 different games from Game Pass on 12 different days. We're playing the beginning of them and then at the end we are reviewing whether I would like to continue playing online as a Let's Play, continue playing offline by myself, or if I've had enough of the game and I've seen what I needed to see. So this is day 9 and this is Kentucky Route Zero. This is developed by Cardboard Computer, and this game is quite unique, it seems. Like, I didn't know the history of it, but from what I've been able to see from looking for the release date, the first releases were in like 2013, and then basically it is built up of like chapters and I think it's a different word other than chapters, but acts. It's built up in acts, and they released over the years and the latest act was released in 28th of January 2020. So this spanned over like 7 years, releasing different acts. So in an episodic nature, I think. I had no idea that it begun so long ago, so it was really interesting to find that out. Let me read the description. Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition is a magical realist adventure game in 5 acts featuring a haunting electronic score and a suite of hymns and bluegrass standards recorded by the Bedquilt Ramblers, rendered in a striking visual style that draws as much from theatre, film and experimental electronic art as it does from the history of video games. This is a story of unpayable debts, abandoned futures, and the human drive to find community. So, that was a lot of words telling us what it is without actually telling us what it is. So I'm still very intrigued to know what this game is. And I believe that is everything that I needed to intro. So let's just jump in then. I assume these are just save slots and I'm going to go with notebook. Let's begin. I hope I got the settings right. I should have selected it so that I can manually change the dialogue and hopefully subtitles. Like, I think that's what I might have accidentally put on different kinds of captions though. Act 1. Okay, let's just take this in for a second. So, limits and demonstrations. The entertainment here and there along the echo up. I've got a feeling that this game is going to go over my head. We'll see. I'm a bit concerned this is going to be beyond me and I'm not going to understand what this is. But un pueblo de nada. Let's go. Act 1, Scene 1. So this is back in 2013. This was released. Equus Oils. Said adventure game, didn't it? And I think I can play it all with my mouse. So I think it's going to be relatively simple and it's going to be all about the story and the aesthetic. Okay, Equus Oils. It's like a gas station. Dog. An old hound in a straw hat. Both have seen better days. Is this the dog from the cover? This gas station is in the shape of a horse. I only just realized. That's awesome. Okay. I don't know if the diesel engine rumbles, if that's what I need to turn back off, or if I should leave that on. A truck rumbles softly to itself, painted on its side are the words Lyset Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. Okay, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Let me turn them off, because I don't think it's going to be words. Like, I mean, obviously it's words, but I think it's the background noises, what it got described anyway. I think it would be nice to just have the art on full display, unless it is dialogue, and then I'll change it again. Okay, so we're this guy. We can like place little points. We have a dog in a straw hat. The truck's revving. Or chugging. We can run about. There's a man here. Let's look at him. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is grey and his glasses darkened. That's a very cool idea. Like, if you have to be sitting around waiting for things, you might as well have a comfy chair. Who cares if it's outside? Guess we're gonna talk. Like, we can run around. I don't know how much of this we should be doing. But, okay, let's talk to this guy. Joseph. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know. Beer bottles? Whiskey? Lost a tire or something and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. Damn. What a very flammable waste. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. So this is Joseph here. Oh, watching the TV. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? Oh, so we get to choose. Okay. And our name is Conway. His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Or just some dog. I don't know his name. Homer or Blue? Homer. I like Blue. But I think he can be a boy. Let's go Homer. Bit of a shuffle or drag in Homer's step. Kind of an old one, isn't he? Well, I guess he's got some stories then. Hey, here's some jerky for Homer. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. I bet. That's so true though. The dog won't be upset. The dog will just scran it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. Dogwood Drive. Are we gonna make friendly chatter, or are we gonna just be like, "Where's 5 Dogwood Drive"? Let's be kind. Let's make conversation. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset because, yeah, I would also. I like the sunset. Yeah, it's the truth. You gotta stop and breathe in that road. I bet while you're out driving, you let your eyes wander up the tree line and you just, well, I bet you're more of a poet than old Joseph. How long have you been working here? I've been working here a number of years. It's pretty okay. You know, I have an advanced degree in a few publications. It's pretty okay here. Are you trying to convince me? Listen, you and Homer would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there you gotta take the 0. We're on the wrong road? The 0 is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. Is this a trade we're making? Go and fix my computer. Go and fix my power. You can use my computer. In return, you fix my power. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here. Take this lamp. It gets dark. Okay, he's trusting me quite a bit. Oh, nice. We now have a light. Do we have to go inside? Oh, right, there's the front door. There's the basement. Is there anything new around here now that we have a light? No. Is the doggo gonna stay with... I was gonna say Homer, but Homer is the doggo. Is the doggo gonna stay with Joseph? Okay. I bet Joseph will just tell us again what to do. I'm not sure. Just head back into the office and you can't miss the stairs. Breaker box will be somewhere on the right side of the room down there. Shall we ask? I want to ask. Why can't you fix the lights yourself? Well, it's true. I know the basement pretty well, but last time I got to repair work down there, I crossed the wrong wire and took out half the traffic lights in Elizabethtown. It's that damn electricity company consolidated. They plug everything together on one big grid. Too many eggs in the damn basket. So now I'm a little circuit shy, is all. Anyhow, I appreciate your help. Okay, so it's worth going back and talking to them if there's going to be some different conversation. So, and now we know why we have to do it. Okay, I'll do it now. Thank you, mister. I like the simplicity of everything. Wait, where's my lamp gone? I'll keep the lamp on, please. Look after my doggo. Oh, this is like... This art is really cool. Sign. There's someone down here in the basement. There's many. Why have you got so many people in your basement? They're called basement people. Oh, they have instruments. Emily, Ben, and Bob sitting folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Are they playing games? They're playing tabletop games. That's cool. In the basement of the gas place. In the dark? It's pitch black. What is this sign? A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. No open flames, near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Why? It's going to take so long to play a game. So we need to be a bit careful with this lantern if it's an open flame. Have you all seen it? Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I'm going to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know there was anyone down here. Emily to Bob. Did you hear something? To Emily. No, sorry. I was looking at the rules again. To Bob. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Am I just a ghost? Oh yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? Should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. They're playing tabletop games in a blackout with glow-in-the-dark dice. It's pretty fun. But also just completely ignoring me. And I don't see a dice. Or die, whatever you say. Did you lose something? I think it rolled off to the left there, but I don't see it. Well, I'm not going to look for it. It's too dark down there. One of you go down and get it, and I'll just study the rules here. Okay, I wonder if we come back with their dice. If it'll make them acknowledge me. Taps his foot but gets no response from the people at the table. If I can... Oh. What kind of game is that? I think you were right about the instant crisis rolls. There's a whole separate table of them in the back. I don't like that rule anyway. It's not fun. It's just random and frustrating. The randomness is what makes it realistic, Bob. I like how it gives us new things to talk about each time. You seem pretty focused on that game. I still don't understand how you win. Roll the 20-sided dice once for each player and refer to Appendix C. The table of geographical anxiety address correlations. Locate the resulting street addresses on the road map and move each player marker to the appropriate location. That doesn't help. I don't think you can win. It says on the box it's a tragedy. Oh, they're just playing a tragic game. Missing a piece. Okay, so to get started, we need that 20-sided die. Yeah, that gets us on the road. Well, hopefully, if you roll a 1, you drive into a ditch. If you roll a 2 or a 9 or a 12, you have to write down a new anxiety and roll again. What is this game? If you roll a 5, you get to move your piece anywhere on the map you want. I like these rules. It's interesting. Go get that dye. It's too dark down there. Let's just make it easy. The damn thing glows in the dark. Okay, we're also not supposed to use a light down there, right? So let's see if we can go down and get it. Like, I don't want to miss any dialogue. Let's just see if we can... Oh, there it is. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. Hey, they get to move anywhere on the map. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. Okay. Let's go back up. Excuse me? Folding chairs are arranged around the one-card table. The chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. I'm going to put it on the table. We could keep it in our pocket, but I'm putting it on the table because... Were they ghosts? What is happening here? That's bizarre. I've placed it on the table and it's not glowing anymore either. Maybe when I turn the lights on, they'll be here again? Nope. I mean, they should be. Aren't we supposed to be using the guy's computer? I should have maybe kept the dice. The die. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm confused. Do we get to use this computer here? No. Can you tell me about the folks in the basement, Joseph? There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. There was some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? We should have kept the dice. Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computers in the office, you're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to 0. The password is, damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long. Kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out? I'll figure it out, will I? What about the people in the basement? I wonder if the dice would have vanished from our pocket. No luck with that computer password. Maybe you're going too fast. Don't force it now. Just try to think like a poet. Okay, let's see if we can... Let's see if we can hack into this computer. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. Conway Joseph. I mean Joseph, right? Password. Something short that sums it all up. Wheels slide loose, the stars drop away, I talk and listen to him talking. The stars drop away. Oh. The moon throbs. This is like a night poem. Ooh, it will only get later. That's not true, because then it gets early. The lights whine. Oh, nice. First try. I wonder if they all worked. Just any poetry. How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Right, so messages, address book, games, exit. I mean games. Games is not real. Damn, okay. Messages. Let's sneak his messages. Message 1 is from Donald at hotmail.mail. Message 2 is from accounts at consolidated mail. Read Donald. Fragments dim of lovely forms. Message. Joseph, I know it's been a while, and I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world in here, and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp, and we are old and lame. Never mind, I can't even remember why I started writing this. I miss those days in the lab with you and our dear Lula. Maybe you found your own Zandu. Well, so have I. Are you talking about... Right, I can't tell if this is real and saying like there's an underground... there's a whole world underground somewhere in some caves and he used to do science on magical places, or if they're talking about like an RPG. Unclear. Well, Donald's an old friend. Okay, let's read message 2. Accounts at consolidated.mail. Account standing urgent. Dear Equus Oils, this is an urgent automated message that your account is overdue by more than 14 days. In response, we have switched you to our low reliability dirty power plus plan. Okay. Consider making a payment immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to sustained brownout select. Does this mean this is why the electric went off? Sincerely, your friends at Consolidated Power Co. And if you don't pay, they knock you down onto a thing where they turn your power off. End of message. Okay, I've read his emails. Because that was my place to do that. Right. Address book. Well, he said I need Marquez, but what happens if I type in Dogwood Drive? Address Dogwood Drive is not real. Is it the computer saying it's not real, just saying, error, I do not compute. Address the 0 is not real. Right, Marquez. Residence. 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on the 65, turn left. As soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire, look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Okay, northeast on the 65. Turn left at the burning tree. And there's a barn at the base of a mountain. Northeast on the 65. Got it? Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look. While you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. Oh. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power is all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. We're gonna take the TV back? Okay. I mean, we're going there anyway. My dog is so good. I wonder if we can go back in the basement. I really like the horse head. Well, the people aren't back. Well, never mind. It was worth a look. Well, Joseph, I think it's time for us to part ways. Oh yeah, the sun has gone down. Sun's gone down. You and Homer better get on that road if you're gonna make your delivery. Now I have 2 deliveries to make. Okay, Homer. Conway scratches behind Homer's right ear. How's it going, Homer? What do you think of this place? How about a treat? Well, take it easy, Homer. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. Or let's save it for later. No, let's give him it now. He reminds me a bit of your old man, Ira. Do you miss that guy? What do you think of this place? Are we just making decisions for ourselves here via talking to the dog? Seems like they're really on the rocks, yeah. It's, how can you not notice this driving by? It's really cool. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your treat, Homer. Okay, let's go then, I guess, if we can. We've got a TV plus a delivery to deliver. Oh, it's so slow. Okay, let's go. I don't know what else we could do here. The 65 northeast, so we want to be going that way. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Whoa. This is northeast. But how do we know what the burning tree looks like? Field notes. Turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree. There's no left turn here. And this is like a city. Maybe it'll be on the map. Oh, is this it? Oh, this is it. The burning tree. Oh, this is interesting. A tall black oak burns on the hill above the road. That is bizarre. Right, so we go this way. Marquez Farmhouse. Oh, I like this little map game. Act 1, Scene 2. Marquez Farmhouse. Hello? Okay. Homer? You good, my boy? Pretty dark out here, huh? Hope I can borrow a tree up there. I don't want him to stay here by himself. A street lamp lights the base of the dusty path leading up the hill. Or maybe Homer should stay in the truck. Okay, I was just having a little look. Oh, I don't like this zoomed out. It makes it feel like somebody's watching me. There's more to do here. Yeah, I really, really like the simplicity of the UI. The black boxes and the simple font. So we've got to go up the hill. Oh, this hill. I didn't see the hill. Oh, little Homer. We should have left Homer in the truck. Okay. Ah. Oh. How many farmhouses have their own graveyard? A family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. Is there anything new? Okay. Oh, I like the tree. Oh yeah, this is definitely... I like the art style. A lot. Oh? Were they waiting for me? Oh, hi. Weaver. I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? Why are you so chill with a random stranger in your house? I've never been here before. I know. It must seem very strange to you. I was here when this house was built, so it's never been strange to me. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? That's many questions. I drive deliveries for small antique shop. That's what I do. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. Did our parents die? Because Marquez was in the graveyard. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The 0? I know. How do you know where I'm going? And what is happening? This is strange. This is also strange. What is happening now? We've set up the TV. House is collapsing. That's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. It's all... is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch the television? Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static, or Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Okay, I'm skeptical. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised. Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. I'm so scared. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. What is happening here? Why are you being so creepy? I'm just delivering your TV. That's not the... We're looking straight beyond the television. Are we looking into the television? We're just looking at the farm. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute. What'd you keep out in that barn? Used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving us some trouble. Let's indulge. Like, we do need to get to the 0, but we're gonna have to help her fix this, right? Your cousin? That's my father's brother's daughter. Father's brother's daughter. Yes, that is a cousin. Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. Huh? She has a workshop up north a ways by the lake. Right where Pioneer and Wax Road meet. Peony? Okay, and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the 0. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV. But I'll get you headed the right way. So, it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 heading north. Then, take the first right after the artificial limb factory. Okay. From there, your arrival at the 0 is basically inevitable. Turn right at the artificial limb factory. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. But we could also maybe go and get the TV fixed. Like, I don't know what it is about the TV that's confusing us. Like, is it showing the thing we're looking at in the distance? I don't think it is. It could be. Now she's gone? I'm really confused. So we're not going to take the TV to go and... A disused wood-burning stove is set up in one ash-dusted corner of the room. It's cold to the touch. So there's no one cooking. We go down these stairs. It'll sink. An abandoned spider web stretches across the bottom of a saucepan. A skillet is seasoned with dust. Right, are we either traveling a multiverse? Are we traveling back in time and seeing things that were? Or... because that's the second time that's happened now, right? It was the guys in the place. Can I get in the garage? It was the tabletop guys. Right. Let's just go back past here and check if this has changed. Or are we seeing dead people is my other question. Or are we dead? Maybe we're seeing dead people. Wait, there's a vehicle here. I set some audio away. Oh, there's nothing to see here. I set some audio away and then I was like, no, I need to go back. And then it just like faded out so smoothly. Where's Homer? What the... Are these the people from the basement? There are some horses out there behind the house. I guess we're gonna get some history by talking to Doggo. Remember the horses you and Lysette and Ira had? So you used to live on a farm, maybe. I miss them sometimes, the horses. This is so bizarre. Okay, let's head back into the night. As long as Homer comes with us. So why do we have a ghost band playing at us? And can we just drive anywhere we want to? I know I need to go back onto the 65. I'm just wondering if I can find that person's cousin. A sign from the front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off, but the front door is open. Can we just do whatever we want? A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply. The room is cold, dark, and still. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Look at the book. We're going text adventure style. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. Three-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. Can you not read 3 words? On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine surrounded by whiskey bottles. Is this projecting the future? Hallway. Conway's steps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Look at everything. Boxes. The first box, few feet into the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. Some are missing feathers. One large, brightly coloured wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly out from the tip. Oh, real bird wings? Why? Taxidermy? But why just the wings? Darkened display case. Several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit and Back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easy to read. It recounts a short history of fowl hunting in the region and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Okay, maybe that's why there's bird wings. Right. Someone was addicted to stealing bird wings. Okay. See if we can go through the glass doors. The glass doors won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. Okay. Force through the doors. No, let's leave. A book, yeah, we've read the book. Let's leave. I don't want to break and enter. We've already kind of done that, except we entered. We didn't break, but... Okay. Like, this is also reminded me of the... Oh, Mammoth Cave Road. This has reminded me of the tabletop game they were playing. You know, they were like, if you roll a 5, you can go anywhere on the map. Brownsville Road. So we're looking for Wax Road and something else. Pig Road. Louisville Road. Smith's Grove. Could be driving all day. Vine Road. Glasgow Road. Mount Olive Road. Plum Springs. Gherkin. Mount Olive Gherkin. Oh, we can't actually go further up there. Oh, I guess we can only go on the light white ones. Buffalo Creek something. Wreck. Game's like, no. I found it. Shady Land? The office of Buffalo Creek Rural Electricity Cooperative Corporation is almost invisible from the road. Its parking lot overgrown with weeds and its facade is sheltered by ivy. Look at the window. A sinewy shadow obstructs the view through the window. Look in a window. Oh, same thing. Enter the front door. Why not? The floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotted with exposure to rain. I don't know if this is like a multiple end branch and paths type of thing, is my concern. The floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotted with exposure to rain. Wild mushrooms grow in some corners of the room. I guess this is discontinued or disused, this building. The wall behind the front desk is mostly rotted away. It looks fragile. We're probably gonna die. Conway pushes through the mouldy back wall. We may not die immediately from the collapsing building, but the fungus. Conway finds himself in what may once have been a conference room. The floor has fallen away in places and filled with a dark green mire. The walls of the conference room are decayed and damaged. Let's push through another wall. I'm not damaging it. It was already damaged. The drywall dissolves as Conway pushes through it. Falling in damp clumps in the marsh, he breaks through into a long hallway. The glow of bioluminescent fungus casts a faint blush on the walls. Conway has a feeling he has interrupted something. Oh, after a moment of silence, the frog chorus resumes. We found frogs! Okay. Shady Land Church Road. Otter Gap Road. Okay. Challybeat Road. Brownsville. Mammoth Cave. Annetta Road. Morgantown. Then this looks like it circles. Nolan Dam. It's so big. It's so big. We've gone so off course. Union Light, Dog Creek Road. Gap Hill Road. I've forgotten what we're looking for. Wax Road. Cherry Spring. Cub Run. Priceville. Grayson Springs. Wheeler Mill. Priceville. Wax Road! Grayson Springs. Bait Shop! Here it is! I found it! Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, "Live bait, minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips and beer." A green flyer hangs loosely from... So, is this the shop where they repair TVs? Because we didn't actually bring the TV with us. But I wonder if we could have gone and got it repaired with this knowledge now. If you, like, went and... Do you know what I mean? I wonder if that's the idea. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into the grass. Then eventually trees. Bait shop is open. Computer printed type in a bold font surrounds clip art illustration of a TV set. Yeah, there we go. TV has eyes, legs and arms. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. Hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. TV repair. No model too old. Inquire within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Right, let's go in. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods and snacks divide the shop lengthwise from the entrance to the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Let's look at the tanks. 3 metal tanks. And the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. It's a mystery fish. Or maybe it's bait. The contents of the first tank, vaguely grey. Second, muddy pink. Third, clear but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. What are we going to do with these tanks? Oh, reaching in? That's a bad idea. Brushes against something roughly the size of his palm and grey. Reach deeper. A scaly, uneven surface. As he runs his fingers across the bottom, a bead of sweat bridges the inches from his temple to the water's surface. Something bites his forearm. What did we expect to happen? Okay. Second tank. Slip through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. Let's reach deeper. As his elbow passes into the pinkish mass, he realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Third tank. Water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by a fish or massaged by the artificial current. And his eyes near the surface of the water, he can see something colourful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Is it a dye? A tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips and up to the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers. The water is running warm under his skin now, and he has a sensation that something is about to snap. His eyes close? Are we getting electrocuted? Did we just touch the heater? He lays on a rooftop, new shingles rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He is exhausted. They must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface, his wrists from breaking old ceiling, his fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. Oh, building a roof. Oh, that's what shingles are. I thought it was a disease. His boss, Ira, we're flashing back. This is the dog's owner. Yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter just to get his eyes open. Then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch. Stop at that place on Cumberland. Place on Cumberland. I wonder if we need to be remembering all these places. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain. His right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank and then above to a few holes torn in the wall. Nail holes from which an electric sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. Well, that's no good. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. We didn't get nothing good from any of those tanks. Okay. We've looked at the tanks. So there was an electricity sign. Okay, let's approach the counter. A wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Ask about the workshop. Shannon Marquez. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, then points it out to Conway. Read the note. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way, Shannon. Okay. Is Weaver the cousin? I thought Shannon was the cousin. Oh no, Shannon wrote this note. Weaver, I got your message. Who is Weaver? I feel like I recognize that. Have left for the old mine. I don't know if I'll see you there or what. Okay. Okay. Ask about the basketball game. Cashier switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or drown out his questions. Okay. Goodbye. They're at a mine. Let's leave then. We tried. Vaulted. Oh yeah. We've already read this. Drive away. Cool. Well, we did the thing. I guess we wouldn't have been able to repair the TV because she's not even in. But we can now go back onto the highway, and if we find a mine, guitar player? A young man in grey stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He's playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right is a weathered dog. Let's pet the dog. The dog closes its eyes and pretends to be asleep. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. No dollar in. The young man stops playing, pulls the wet dollar bill out of his whiskey and hands it back to Conway. Did I just put some money in this guy's drink? God damn it, why do I always make a fool of myself? I was supposed to turn right at the limb factory. Before or after, I can't remember. The creek runs alongside the highway and then turns towards a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partially obscured, reads Artificial Limb Factory. This is near where we need to go. Oh, it gives us like titles for them all. Okay. Take the first right after the artificial limb factory. Right. Does this lead us to the 0? We've taken the first right. On-ramp. Hardyville Road. They didn't tell us that bit. Act 1, Scene 3. Elkhorn Valley. Okay. It takes so long to load sometimes. Homer. My boy. Conway brushes some dirt off Homer's hat. How's it going, Homer? Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to 0 being here. Yeah, better look around though. It must be down here somewhere. Yeah, let's... I mean, if the weather's gonna turn, we've got a truck. Let's take our time and check this out thorough, okay? Okay, good boy. If I go this way, I can't go that way, so let's go this way instead. Entrance. Is this the mine? Uh-oh. This looks like it could be the mine. Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Mine. This is where Shannon was meeting Weaver. Or something like that. Ooh, I found a person. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Oh, wait, I get to choose? Am I Shannon? Yeah, it kind of is an emergency. I don't know. But can I trust him to just not change the locks? I don't know what I'm arguing here. Yes, and I appreciate that, but I feel like... oh, is this our other half? Is that parents? Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Hangs up the phone and puts it away. No work tomorrow. Stranger, are we now Shannon? Excuse me, Mom. I saw the light was on. I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Do you believe in ghosts? Are we gonna be the weird persons now? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lysette's Antiques, and I'm trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? Oh, no. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the 0. So I met this young lady named Weaver. Okay, so that was Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way, so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with... What? You know her? Weaver Marquez? Maybe your cousin? So you saw her tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Was my cousin? Is she dead? Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. Oh, so he'd been in the car wreck because it wasn't his car wreck? I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. Okay, so she speaks very literally, but also vaguely. So maybe the 0 is down here somewhere. Oh, what are you doing here? I want to ask both of these questions. Let's ask what are you doing down here, Shannon. I'd like to hear it in her words. I talked to Weaver earlier this evening too. Oh, anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Oh, she's not dead, she's just different. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. It's me, isn't it? Or it's Homer. Are you my soulmate? What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. I think it's me. She also led me here, right? It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're gonna go down it, find your on-ramp and whatever else. We've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead. What? Do some analysis and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology. Okay. Topology. That's a science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. You can work on that, and I'll just cuddle Homer until you're ready. How about that? Okay, I am Conway again. You have to stay up here, my boy. I mean, you can wait more by the entrance, but you're not allowed in. It's too dangerous for a doggo. Yeah, you wait there. Good boy. PA. That runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. Alright, give it a whirl. Just not talking. That's what I'd do. I'd push the button to try and talk into it and then not say any words. I'll say, is anybody down there? Nothing. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid these shitty plastic tokens, coal scrip, you know. And if you wanted to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, you have to put a token in. Jeez, that's horrible. It's messed up. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Okay. That's messed up though. You get paid in a currency that's not viable outside and you use it to be comfortable at work. Can we power it up? I bet we have to just free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours. I'll go and plug these ceiling lights. Oh, so we're going to be in the dark, but at least we'll have a PA system. Clears his throat nervously, tries to think of something clever to say, fidgets with the change in his pocket. Let's try and think of something clever to say. Oh, I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Well. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. taps, runs surface along the runs finger along the surface, or clears throat. Let's tap it. Oh, I don't want to scrape a coin. Let's hum a deep tone. Spits, whistles, or blows. Let's whistle. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. So they're deep, but how narrow they are now. Don't be shy, just say the first thing that comes to your head. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? I had breakfast with Lizette. Here's a story. I used to work doing roof repair. My boss got a real big job out in Louisville. It should have taken us an hour to get there. And then there was a thunderstorm and it was too late. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty... Is that how, like, our old life... How the dog ended up with us because they went out of business because we didn't get to do this big job? Got it. It looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. It'd probably be perfect for me. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Do we like the road? Let's try thinking about the road. Let's remember when we were younger. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Oh, this noise. A hot meal. Yeah, a hot meal. Breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Wait, what? I've just been... I was so relaxed. I didn't expect to get crushed in a mine. I was too... My breathing was so calm. Alcon mine. That it just... The rocks couldn't handle it. And now I'm squashed. I'm probably broken limbs. Concussion. I'm alive. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? I don't know how okay I am. Sometimes people say they're okay because they think they are and they're not. My leg is stuck. Shit, okay, I'm gonna get something to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go, okay. Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's fine. I don't know if I'll make it messed up by saying it's messed up. It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry. I've got you. Oh, that leg is in bad shape. Hey, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Why am I on a tram? I was under rubble. Now I'm in a tram. Well, okay. There's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out of one of the auxiliary exits. If there are any. I think there are. I can walk. No way, you need to stay off that leg. It'll just do more damage. This seems dangerous. We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So, the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Is it one of those ones where we have to push it up and down? Oh god. Why does it go so noisy when we turn the light out? can like... Oh god. I'm stressed. There's so many strange noises. I wonder what would happen if we turned the light out, because there's still something flashing there. But there's no ghosts, so that's good. I guess that the bars up top there wasn't an exit then? What is that thing there? Is that a fountain or something? Oh. Turntable. Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe myself, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. That's a bit scary. Oh, is that why there's a boat here? How did that happen? Some careless miner or some unattended machine bored through into an underground lake? Damn, that's scary. Can you imagine being in a mine and you were just mining the walls and then you accidentally ended up mining into a lake and it just started flooding in? That's terrifying on so many levels. The water came in pretty fast and lots of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I only heard parts of how it went from there. Sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. But there was gossip too. Trapped miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power wasn't rationed. So they shut all the lights off, but even then it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they... Oh, did you lose some people down here? We all lost people down here. Well, not all of us, but most of us, because her parents worked here, she said. And uncle, I guess. It doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable is still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch tracks if the water hasn't damaged it too much. Or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store. Just junk, you know? The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place. Or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way is down here. It's also dim and grey. Okay. Oh yeah, they bought them with the miner tokens. Shannon connects 2 clip leads from a signal generator to the turntable's electric panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. So... Oh my god. Oh, it was a bat feeder, maybe the thing I saw. Oh, is that a casket? I don't know what the pendulum is. There's a scarecrow. We want to go either that that way or that. Oh, so this would keep us going straight ahead. This would take us in there. This would take us in there. I think we should go straight ahead for now. I don't know, but yeah, let's keep going. We could come back. This is scary as hell. How did we end up trapped inside so badly? Well, there's a door. Oh, like, it's not a door, it's like a shaft, right? This looks like an exit. No, not an exit. I'm so scared. Maybe we should have gone down the other ones. Oh, I see light. Okay, we found the exit. Let's go down the other ones. This is really slow. Like, it's kind of horrifying, that story though, because imagine the water is pouring in and then they also turned the lights off, so they were just drowning in total darkness. Just like complete sensory deprivation. That is a horror story in itself. Okay. Let's try it. Let's go the one between the casket. If it works, it might not even work. Between the animal bones and the robot. I don't know what the animal... Like, I'm only seeing one of all these things. Right. I've chose that one. Let's see if we go the direction I expect. Oh, that wasn't... But that's fine. Oh, wait. We can go forwards and backwards. Oh my god, we're gonna be here all day. What if they all just lead to different exits? But they might lead to something cool. This takes so long. Oh. Are we gonna get like an audio log? It's stashed beneath the track. Oh, it doesn't have power. Maybe we can power it up with your little machine? Or can we take it with us? Maybe we need to divert some power? What the fuck was that? So, why did us turning out the lights make that play? That doesn't make sense. Old reel-to-reel setups. When this mine was active, a couple of folk music archivists spent time here recording miners' songs. Were we being haunted by miners, like miner musicians? So right, the people playing the tabletop game, right? They all had instruments, and then they were playing music at us. We're being haunted by the dead miners. Maybe. Bob, Ben, and someone else. Real academic ivory tower types. I'm not sure what that means. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on a lunch break to sing into their microphone. Oh, I bet they like sold it and didn't give the miners any of the profits. I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project, gave the archivists some cold script tokens to pay the miners with for their songs. Oh, okay, they got paid with Monopoly money. Do we go personal? Do we go world building? I want to know what happened to the archivists. They got out. When the flood came, they left. Oh. Okay. That's creepy as hell. Oh, wait, the end? So we need to go down all of these lines to see, like, different things. I wish I didn't have to keep hold of the button. Because we're going to need to go backwards at the turntable. Then we need to turn the table and go forward and backwards to whatever's new there. And then we need to go to the exit again. At least now we know they're not all going to be different exits, because I didn't know if I had to make a choice. But we could easily skip this if you wanted to. But I think it's important to get as much info as we can, right? So there's a turn. It seems we go faster backwards. Probably not, but felt that way. Oh, this is going deeper, which I don't like. But presumably there's going to be something at the end of each of these places. Oh. Stage. Damn, it's almost totally intact. I thought it would have been destroyed. Destroyed by time or water? What is this place? It's a recording studio. Basically the kind thrown together, but this is where the archivists, I don't know how you say that word actually, would record. I guess I can't say half of these words. Listen to the recorded songs. So, I'm more interested in knowing what they are about, but I haven't asked her any personal questions either. I think it's clear that she did come down here, so I'm gonna ask what were they after. Data, I guess, comparing intonation, subject matter, dictation, you know, all those little details that no one really thinks about when they listen to music. Oh, that's not... yeah, I didn't know. I'm kind of glad I asked because I don't know. Yeah, academics are great at that stuff. Let's get out of here. Okay. Is there any... Are we at the end of the line? We're at the end of the line. So... This is a stage. I mean, you can see the speakers everywhere, but that'll be for the PA system, right? But also... Don't people... I can imagine people recording in different, like, environments to get different background, like, echoes or whatever. So, like, it's an interesting science idea. Like, I wonder if... There's definitely something where music's being recorded in a cave. And it has, like, its own unique tone that you can't replicate. Okay. Let's go between... the bat feeder and the scarecrow. So we've got 2 more directions to go in until we go to the exit. I guess now it makes sense when she's talking about these things being landmarks. Because if you come to a crossroads like this, all 6 directions look the same, so you need something to be able to... Yeah, it is. This is a bat feeder. This is what I was like, is this a lantern? Unless this is a bat feeder. I'm not sure. But that's cool, having a bat feeder instead of like a bird feeder. I love bats. Bats are amazing. So we're going downwards again. Excellent. Oh, broken track. The tracks are all messed up here. This tram isn't going any further. I wonder what's down that tunnel. Well, we can't go on foot because... Okay, you can't hear any music anymore when we do that. We can't go on foot because apparently my foot's messed up. But at least that saves us a little bit of time. Also... I don't think there'll be anything good down that track, you know? I can only imagine there's bad stuff down that track. Probably some skeletons. Probably alive skeletons. Well, this one's going further, so I don't think it's going to be another broken track. Oh, it's a dead end! Do you hear that? Kind of a muffled rumbling. Oh. Well, we're going downhill. I don't think we're near the surface. Maybe we're near water. Could be. There was an underground lake around here years ago. I guess that's why they stopped digging so abruptly here. Is this where it happened? Right, doesn't change the sound there. Okay, let's... I mean, it had to have been a deep lake if it filled up all of these shafts. But, Okay, that one wasn't very fruitful. That's okay, we know where the exit is, so it's time to just go out of the exit now. Which is between something. Something. The robot. Let's go that way. Because the casket was the first one that we moved to. So it must be between the animal bones. Is this dangle? No, that dangling thing's an instrument. It's the instruments. We are being haunted by dead miners, I'm telling you. I am absolutely blind to not be... Oh, is this the animal bones here? Is this like a torso, like a rib cage? Maybe that's it. Yeah. Though? Yeah, when this in between, it was something in the background and something in the foreground. The robot background, animal bones foreground. The bat feeder was also in the foreground. It took me far too long to understand the betweeniness of what you were saying. This was clearly the way up as well, because there's more and more entrances and exits and shafts and corridors. Right, let's get off this thing. Thank God, okay. Yeah, let's go. I think we've poked around enough. Yeah, okay. That tunnel where the tracks were broken. I'd like to look down there. Oh my God. Oh, so I can either ask Conway, do whatever you need, I'll just wait for you here, or Shannon, if you wait for me here, I'll just take another look around. So that means I can choose to do it or not, basically, I think, because either way, Conway's staying here. Okay. So I guess we're helping Conway off, and then we're going back to the broken track. Oh no, we just walk. We're going on foot. That makes more sense. Oh, we've just skipped directly there. Oh, we're using our phone light. This could so easily go wrong. We need, like, backup lights. Helmets. What is happening? I found helmets. Right, Conway's back to the dog, so... A pile of helmets down the broken track. Why would they all be in, like, Oh, great, there's a shack. Why would they all be in the... on a pile if everyone drowned? Oh, like, afterwards, maybe, in memoriam? What if this was... What if she also just vanishes and we wait here forever for her to come back and she doesn't? The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves, dusty... Oh, there's like all the music is in here. Crowded a room, but it's a bit of a moonlight... But a bit of moonlight fills the cracks in the ceiling. On a small desk, 3 notebooks. Red one, J. Marquez. Green one, R. Marquez. Blue one, unknown. Marquez. So this has got to be either Weaver or Shannon's parents. Alright, let's start from the beginning. J. Covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally, others scribbled vertically into margins. A few pages are aligned more evenly and divided into charts, correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and call halls. So it's like work notes and music making notes. Hold on, let's just think about, was there any B's? No. J and R. Okay. J. Okay, so R. Delicately rendered charcoal drawings. Okay. Portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book, drawings of young girls in a miner's helmet. Maybe that's her parent. She's playing along the minecart tracks, collecting pieces of wire. In one drawing, another young girl sits nearby, intently studying a book. That's Weaver. So, R must be Shannon's parent. Maybe J is Weaver's. Like, maybe these are the brothers. And then we've got Blue. Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas near the back of the book. What first looks like it might be... What? Don't interrupt me! Your parents are the archivists? Oh, no. Oh, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. Okay, how's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind me hitching a ride, do you? I kinda got a lift out here and wasn't sure when I'd be heading back. She was just planning on staying here? I'm trying to remember what the note on the door said in the bait shop. I can drive. I'll drive. Okay, your decision. I still need to find the 0. Well, it's like I told you, Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe just weren't listening closely enough. And that's not exactly what she said. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax. Oh yeah, I've been there, in the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. Okay. Do you have any treats though for Homer? Because that's what we need. That's how you get a lift in my van. Homer, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Homer. I've got some dried banana slices. Yeah. Would you like one? Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Oh, yeah, we are totally making friends with the dog. So we are now Shannon, I was going to say Shawway, Shannon and Conway. What is this how we switch? Oh. Lyset's Antiques. I guess this is your truck? Wait. Did Lyset also used to be the roof company? Surprised? It's kind of old. I mean, it's an antique. No, I'm not surprised. I guess it's an antique too. I think it suits you. Don't judge my truck. Okay. So I guess the two people is like an interaction. I think we've done everything. Let's get back in the truck. And we should take her back to her place, I think. Because maybe she's there, even though she wasn't there when we were there earlier. But I know it's somewhere along here. I don't remember exactly where, though. Oh, here, right here. We drove straight to it. Conway and Shannon pull into the bait shop parking lot. Oh yeah, we've already read this. Enter the side door to the workshop. Okay. The walls are lined with cheap metal shelves, loaded precariously with vacuum tubes, awkwardly metal-shaped castings, and coffee cup cans full of electric components. Shannon leads Conway to the back of the room where there are a few TV sets in various states of disassembly are set up on a rough wooden table. She flips the switch on the power strip they're all plugged into, and the TV sets tremble to life. Let's ask about Weaver. Shannon points to a small security monitor on a table. The image on the screen is just black, but it seems to be fading slowly. almost imperceptibly between two different shades of black. Shannon tweaks a few knobs on the side of the monitor, but the picture doesn't change. Stare at the security monitor. The screen is a cavernous black. It hums and swells at the pace of the tide. Conway loses track of the workshop's walls. They could be inches or miles away. He's adrift on black water, travelling swiftly towards a rocky shore. There could be a lighthouse or a buoy by these rocks. There should be a lighthouse or a buoy by these rocks. It's too dangerous. Are we just absolutely drifting into our own world because of being hypnotized by the screen? Shannon switches off the power strip. Weaver is not here. Oh. Okay. Where was the farmhouse, though? It was off the 65, right? Let's get back on the 65. It was near a burning tree. That was right. Seems faster to go this way. Oh, there it is. Did we look at the burning tree? A tall black oak burns on the hill above the road. Because that's unusual. That's a cool landmark though, but unusual. Act 1, Scene 6. Marquez farmhouse. We're back. We're back, girl. Sure you're glad to see us the first time, never mind the second time. What if she's not here either, though? Right, we can't talk to Homer, so let's limp up this. Can we not drive up here? There is a truck at the top. I think we could drive. What if when this is revealed it's all changed? That's terrifying to me. Oh no, here it is. Oh, we should stop by the graveyard. Maybe Shannon will have something to say about it. Oh. Oh. We need help. Thank you, Shannon. Maybe we should stop by like a walk-in center? Get that x-rayed? See, this is new interaction now that there's a pair of us. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. What? Oh, because they all got lost in the mine or something? Or it's art or something. I don't know. What are the names on the headstones? Yeah. Nowakowski? Padilla? I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before? I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Well, they did say they tore the old house down and rebuilt, right? How do you know that there was no one buried there already, though? Oh, and look at that headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. Do you want to dig it up? Okay. Well, that's strange. That isn't normal. Like, memorials, yeah. The truck's still here. Memorials, yeah, if you like, because sometimes you're not lucky enough to have a body or whatever. But, I don't like the idea of just having a graveyard with no bodies in it. She's not here? Can you fix the TV while we're here? So, this is where she was. Yeah, makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. I don't know what collateral exactly means. I never really had any collateral. Something to be said for that, I guess. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers. And for my mom, it was canaries. 2 solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. What? I guess... Wait, what? Don't understand the sentence. Like, I guess... Until the store found a way to get to them. But they don't owe anything because they earned the tokens, right? Weaver had debt too. A lot of it. All tuition. Had. Why are you talking about Weaver in past? Did she say she was a mathematician? I don't remember that. How did she pay it off? She didn't. She had no income. None of them did. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Oh, until tonight. How bizarre. Yeah, someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh, okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there? Well, that is a damn antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Maybe I bought it at my company of antiques. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lysette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Yeah, do it. Do it! I was literally going to bring it to your shop anyway. But it wouldn't let me because Weaver vanished into thin air. The horses are still out. But yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay, I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. I just need to be recalibrated a bit. That ought to... Should I be seeing something now? Are you seeing anything? Should be seeing something now. Why would it be dangerous? I think she knows what she's doing. A little bit to the left. Damn, okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now, don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. Ugh. Then I just gotta turn it north-south and... It looks the same as it did before. Wait, what? KY... Cross... Is that the on-ramp? What on earth is happening? The barn was connected to the TV and it was actually an illusion? Is that what just happened? We seem to have... That was our truck, right? We seem to have drove through it. That looked like the on-ramp, potentially. She said that we needed to go where we went so we could go and meet Shannon. End of Act 1. Excellent. We did it. Hold on. Let's just see what happens here. Limits and demonstrations. So... What I know about this is there's the acts and then there's interludes or something, or intergrades, or I don't know what they're called. But I don't know if they are short linking chapters or what. I've just heard of them and that is all. So there's a lot more to the game, but I think this is a very good place to stop. We finished a chapter. I don't know what I think of this, right? I really like the art, the look of it and stuff is really nice. I don't know how intrigued I am. I am intrigued, but I'm not like absolutely desperate to be like, I need to do this as a let's play, as I was with some of the previous games. So I think this is a one where I would like to continue it to know what the rest of the game, what happens, what it's about and stuff. But it's the kind of one I'm cautious about as well, because sometimes when games are described as surreal, they don't come to a conclusion that I understand, and then it makes sometimes it feel hollow. And I don't mean that in like it's just a personal thing that happens. Like, it doesn't mean that their games aren't good or anything that do that have these surreal things, but it's something that often I get to the end and I'm like, what have I just played and why? And I'm frightened that's what's going to happen with this, but you can never know until you've tried it, right? So I am on the fence about what to do about this one. It's either a play online or a play offline, right? So I reckon I'll probably just play this one offline, unless I had any specific comments or requests that I continued it online. I think that's where I stand with this one. Probably continue offline, because I would play it a whole lot quicker when I'm not like reading all the words out loud, because I prefer these kinds of experiences with voice acting when I'm let's playing them. But I wouldn't be opposed to doing it if anyone knew that I was going to enjoy the rest of it, or if anyone particularly wanted to see it. I could totally let's play it, but it's really the lowest priority of any of the other games that I would like to let's play. So do let me know. If someone did want it, I'd do it. So if people would like to see more of it, please let me know. But for now, I'm putting it down as a continue offline game. I think that's where I stand. But again, I like the vibe of it, definitely. It has like, not gameplay wise, but it has feels of, like near the beginning I was like, this has a feel of Oxenfree, and I think it was just the way that you move around, like the sidewaysy, but you can still move backwards and forwards and stuff. I think it was the kind of setup that felt a little Oxenfree-ish, and then when it comes to the mine stuff, it's then given me like Night in the Woods type, not vibes, but Night in the Woods kinds of like reminders, basically. So like, I definitely want to experience this, because this is still, those are the two closest things that I can think of to it, but it's actually not like them at all. So do let me know if you would like me to continue. If there's like radio silence or whatever, I will just play this myself offline. But I have enjoyed it. Just like playing myself offline isn't a criticism, it isn't a negative, it's just whether I think it's a good fit or not. And yeah, I just think I'll get through it a lot faster when I'm not reading out loud. I hope that you guys enjoyed that, because I have been curious about this game ever since I heard of it, without even knowing how long ago it started being released. So now that it's all complete, it's the best time to play it, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that if you did enjoy it, you also might consider playing it yourself, because it is easy enough just to install off Game Pass. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We are now like 3/4 of the way through our 12 days of Game Pass, and I will see you tomorrow for game number 10, which I am looking forward to trying out. Thank you so much. Goodbye.